Hello viewers, this is Dr. Malay Pathak and I am your astrological consultant, and today's episode will be governing around Tauras Rashi and Lagna, and we will be making a brief review particularly for the transit of major planets, slow moving planets, what I mean, and that we talk about Jupiter, we talk about Saturn, we talk about Rahu and Ketu. Now, the major events are going to happen in the month of April, where Rahu and Ketu are going to have a shift from Taurus and Scorpio to Aries and Libra respectively. That is one point is going to happen. And this is happening after 18 months of time. Now this changes is going to have a very important impact in everybody's life. And that will be with respect to the Lagna and Rashi of individual. Transit and its predictions are always based on not only about the shifting of planet, but also to keep in mind about the present time, present Mahadasha, Antardasha, Pratyantardasha, and strength in the Sarvastak Varga chart. How much of Rekhapath has been there in the respective house, that has a very significant role to play with, which none can ignore according to astrology principles. Now, for Vrishabh Rashi, right now that Rahu has been, as many says, in the exalted position in the Lagna, but being Rahu on the head is not good because it gives lot of illusion, lots of, restlessness in the mind, lots of instability and lots of mental egos. And so in the 7th house, in the Vrishchika, that is his own house, and that is in the Martian house, that Ketu is placed at the moment, and it is going to continue till April. After April, the Rahu is going to have a shift in the retrograde way, as it will go to the 12th house and Ketu will come to the 6th house. Therefore, the axis will be 6 and 12 with respect to Ketu and Rahu and Tauras Rashi and Taurus ascendant. Secondly, if we see at the moment, Jupiter is in the 10th house and it is going to be there till April, mid-April, and this Jupiter is going to be extremely beneficial, being the 8th house lord in the 10th house. Now, it is going to be extremely good for those people who are basically working related to the 8th house, like taxation, like insurance, like chartered accountant, like company secretary. These are the people, or people in the occult science, right? People in the construction, all these fields and related people are going to do extremely well because the position of Jupiter has been in the 10th house and in the Kendra Sthana. That's very important to note here with. Now, this Jupiter will be shifting towards the 11th house and it will go to Aquarius. And for this Taurus ascendant and Taurus Rashi people, it is going to give lots of gains, connections, upliftment in job, new appointments, foreign travels, because your Rahu is getting connected to the 12th house, right? And 8th house Lord will be having connection towards the 10th and 11th house. So all these put together, there will be beautiful opportunity to travel abroad and they can have good opportunity during this year. Now, as Rahu and Ketu has shifted from the 7th and Lagna axis after April, this can also cause a marriage success only when Jupiter is going to change its place. When Jupiter will be in the Aquarius, and it will be going towards the Mean Rashi in the Pisces, then it will be directly aspecting your 7th house, and that will be giving a very strong marriage proposal for such a native during this year. And this is very important to note down. Another important factor that Saturn is basically the Yoga Karaka, although the 9th house lord is Badhaka. But still, it is one of the best Rajyog Karak planet. And this is probably running through one of the best time of the life. Show that because the 9th house, 10th house lord, and it is traveling through 9th house and 10th house. And this itself is a very, very good yoga to my opinion. Therefore, for Tauras Lagna and Tauras Rashi, this year is going to have a very good impact in the life of a native. But as I told you that the running Dasha Mahadasha will be playing a very important role, and the Rekhapat in the 12th in different house, and that will also determine the strength. So all put together, if you take that everything is in favor, in alliance, then probably this is going to be an extremely good time. Jupiter is going to give a tremendous benefit. What I will suggest to such people, donate to people, donate in the seaside, donate in any temple that is just adjoining to river Ganga. Like in Kolkata, there are many temples which are basically on the bank of the river Ganga, and you can do charity to the people, because Jupiter transiting through Pisces, that is the zodiac 12th house. The best remedy is to donate to the people, serve to the people, serve to the mankind, offer them food. This is very nice. Secondly, Rahu in the 12th house. And when there will be eclipse, this is going to have a lot of disturbances. There is no doubt about that. But there are so much of beautiful remedies available. If somebody does those things very sincerely, it is going to give a very benefiting result. When Rahu is in the 12th house, do one thing sincerely. Offer 2 coconut every Saturday or every Tuesday, because it is going to be in the Martian sign after April. So this is going to give a very, very supportive benefits. No doubt about that. I sometimes recommend people who are having Rahu in the 12th house, either in the natal chart or in the transit. I say donate total 108 coconuts. Each Monday or each Saturday, 9 coconut each for 9 weeks or 12 weeks. This is a wonderful remedy. Dry coconut is basically just applicable for Rahu. This is which we call in Hindi gatti कहते हैं कुछ लोग, कोई something like that only. तो dry coconut जिसको खोपरा बोलता है. This is a very beautiful remedy for Rahu. राहु के लिए और सबसे बढ़िया रेमेडी जो अक्सर कहता हूँ मैं, जब भी आप देखेंगे किसी मंदिर के बाहर में दूर में किसी कोने में एक आदमी भिखारी बैठे हुए हैं, go to him, show your respect, give some kambal, give some dress or give some good food, give some money and ask for blessing. This is one of a very good remedy. In 12th house Rahu, there are very many other remedies as well. You can always serve to the sweeper. जो सवेरे सवेरे जो रास्ता साफ करता है, ऐसी लोगों को आप शनिवार के दिन भोजन खिलाएं, 10-12 आदमी को भोजन कराएं. पूड़ी दीजिए, सब्जी दीजिए, काले जामुन दीजिए और जिलेबी दीजिए, तो दिस itself is a very good remedy. What I will suggest to the people that let's understand when Rahu becomes malefic, right? When Rahu becomes malefic, बुध becomes very weak. एंड बुध जो है किसी भी हॉरोस्कोप में सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट प्लैनेट होता है। वृष राशि के लिए धन घर के मालिक है ये, तो वी कैन नॉट इग्नोर दैट। इट इज 5th हाउस लॉर्ड। तो सेकेंड एंड 5th हाउस लॉर्ड, हाउ कैन वी अफोर्ड टू बी वीक, 7 तरह के अनाज लीजिए। 7 तरीके के अनाज के मिश्रण को सतनाजा कहा जाता है। सतनाजा 2-2 मुट्ठी, 3-3 मुट्ठी जो है सवेरे पक्षियों को दाना डाले। बुधवार के दिन पालक की जो साग है वो गाय को खिलाए, इतनी सी बात है। और करना चाहे तो हिंगलों को खिलाइए। किन्नर को जो है आप देसी घी के लड्डू दीजिए, उनसे जरा एक प्रसाद के रूप में भी वापस लीजिएगा। दिस इज अमेजिंग रेमेडी फॉर Rahu. There will be time when it will be conjunction or a basically connection will be established between Rahu and Saturn. So there are some very beautiful remedies that can be done. You can give coconut and almond together in a temple for 43 days, and that really can help you significantly. Although this remedy is pertaining to Lal Kitab. So, ladies and gentlemen, these are basically the remedial part. But then if you go for a spiritual remedy is extremely helpful. Chant Durga mantra. If you want to have, minimum side effect or no side effect or no malefic effect of Rahu, chant sincerely Durga mantra. I often say, Om Hrim दुख जग विनाशिनी महाघोरावै जोगिनी कोटि परिवृतावै भद्रकाल्यै ओम ह्रीं दुर्गावै नमः और ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं चामुंडावै विच्चे। There are a lot of good mantra. If it has been received from a guru type person, then always good, because initiation of any mantra is extremely important. शैतान के लिए सबसे बढ़िया उपाय होता है कि always serve to the people who are needy, serve the poor, serve the labor, give them their due respect and labor cost. That is all about. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let me tell you that planets always want to give you good result. You have to align yourself, which we call our karmic remedies. You have to align yourself with the nature, behave the way nature advises you. That is all about. I am always available. Always you can contact us for any kind of assistance, any kind of clarifications. Whatsoever best possible would be there, will be always be at your service. I thank you so much for watching our program and much appreciate your gesture anytime and always. Thank you so much and namaskar.